subscribe, like, do what you want, really. Mister Sho here, and back with heat number 2 of the championship belt tournament, determining the 8 contenders to win that elite prize that everyone, that is to say no one, is talking about. Today, heat number 2 is the Intercontinental Championship. Now, by way of honourable mention, I'm just going to place in front of you something from the last video, because I don't actually have one of these. Quite a rare find is the Jakks version of the Oval Championship, which of course replaced the classic Reggie Parks version. Don't have one of those, but it was printed on a kind of purpley blue rubber just like this. It wasn't particularly detailed, and it wouldn't be winning anything anyway, so let's put that down there. Of course, word has it that WWF, as they were then, changed the designs because Reggie Parks would not hand over the rights to the designs, which meant every time the WWF made a video game or a championship belt for a toy, they were paying Reggie Parks for the privilege. So that and spiky wings on the winged eagle are the reasons perhaps why those belts were changed up in the late 90s. But Jakks classic range, this got me really excited back in the day. Of course, there was no Hasbro version to go along with that black rubbery WWF championship, so we had to really wait until the classics range to get this. And it's not too bad, really. We have the graded side of the front plate that kind of goes in and gets bigger towards the middle. We've got the logo here, Intercontinental Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. We've got a globe. We look at the side plates and what? Excuse me? Fans? Fans? There are no fans on the Reggie Parks Intercontinental Championship. Those should be square, old school wrestler dudes, but they are not there because Jakks were very cheeky with the side plates for this, and I dare say we'll be seeing those side plates again later, because those are the side plates from the Oval Championship, which of course have the fans at the top and then parts of the globe in these circles, parts of the map of the planet there. So decent, excited at the time. It's probably the best version we've got now. We're going to put that on the podium just over there. But also, in typical Jakks fashion, we've got this one that's kind of a yellow gold. We've got this one that's an even more kind of yellow gold. And then this one that's kind of a slightly different colour again. Again, no real consistency at times with the gold colour of the Jakks belt. So we'll go with this one. We could have gone with any of the other two as our winner so far, perhaps to represent the Intercontinental Championship in the main tournament itself. But we're always a sucker for a variant championship. Of course, that Reggie Parks Intercontinental Championship, various colour leathers throughout its tenure. This one I have, so it's the exact same thing, but on white. But as we can see again, the cheeky, cheaty side plates that have nothing to do with this version of the championship. Sure, shall we go for black or shall we go for white? I think we'll stick with classic black for now. Sorry, custom version. We could have gone yellow with that, couldn't we? We could have gone blue as well. Now, I told you those side plates are familiar. Well, of course, they are from the Jakks version of the Oval Intercontinental Championship. So as you see there, it has a massive plate, by the way. It looks really big on figures, so scale I'm not sure is quite right. We have Intercontinental Champion, we have all these kind of fans going out. No sign of any of the jewels on that. And hey, look, it's the exact same side plates as we saw over here, because they've done that, folks, on the cheap. They did not recast those side plates at all. You can't blame toy companies perhaps for doing that, but yeah, slightly disappointing to see that in Reggie Parks one. It is, of course, well and truly at home on this Oval version. So that's the kind of typical just goldy gold, and then you get a slightly lighter gold version, and then there's another one that's slightly darker. Again, I don't really like this version of the championship just because I'm just that enamoured with the Reggie Parks one, but held by some great champions in the late 90s, early 2000s, no doubt. But this is not winning anything in our competitions. Let's bin that one. Let's bin the other two. They might pop out, but we'll be all right. So what else do we have? Well, I shan't be showcasing the Gunter Volta version of the Intercontinental Championship, because I just don't like those. New NXT belts, new Intercontinental title, they look like the insides of watches and clocks. I feel like the designer found a clock, took off the clock face, and then thought, oh, look, those cogs and bits look nice on the inside. Let's slap it on some leather and call it a championship belt. I just don't agree with them, and they don't agree with me. But can anything knock this Reggie Parks Jakks version off its perch? Well, could it be this? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Cody Rhodes. Thank you, Miz. Some really great champions brought some prestige back to this title. And of course, it's exciting to see a kind of new/retro version come into being a number of years ago. We have a center plate that has that graded in wider. It's printed on there. We've got black, we've got gold, we've got blue. We've even got all the kind of detail in the plates. We even have the stars at the bottom. They're there as well. Turn it round and we have the actual proper side plates. Look, the kind of newer school wrestlers fighting amidst WWE network style symbol. Nice, 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 nice. Also, you see the texture on that strap. This is a very, very nice thing indeed. And is it better than this version? Of course it is. Dump that one. Sorry, Reggie. Although I dare say there'll be some residual rights by virtue of the fact that that is your design, but just revamped. There we have it then. The winner of the Intercontinental Heavyweight Wrestling Championship Heat. This belt will represent the IC title in the tournament to come. Joining, of course, the WWE Jakks painted winged eagle belt. More heats to come, more belts to look at. See you around, everybody.